to get your mind right in terms of price. Because look, you're offering a
Yeah,
750,
yeah,
you're
man.
offering a 1500. There are people out there like, oh yeah, I'm going to charge 5 clients $2,500 a month. I'm going to make
Yep.
12K a month. So like, can you talk more about that?
Yeah, that marketing math and that line of thinking is not wrong, but it's down the wrong path.
Mhm.
Because you're going in and saying my motivation is money. And I don't know about you, but I've never paid someone when their motivation was money ever.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's not just that. It's the money was made up in your mind. So you go into the marketplace, not caring about what they want or what the market desires to pay you. You're like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm gonna try to find a market that'll pay me 25. It's like, you know how
Right.
hard that is.
Yeah. It's
So
the practicality and the everydayness of that sentence is
yeah,
very, very low. And everybody starts that way because they do that future pacing, like if I could just make X amount, then I would
right,
get a
right,
Lamborghini, and then I
right.
would have validation from my parents and women, and we'd be fine. Oh my God. And then what happens, by the way, is you hit the number and you realize you've been lied to the whole time. But that's a whole other conversation, right?
Yeah.
So this whole thing of like, oh, I just have to go find somebody who's going to pay me $50,000 a month. You're not wrong, but you call the guy. Like, what are you going to do? You gonna talk to him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I will advertise. And then the conversation is, I should be willing to spend at least the first month's contract to get the client.
Right.
So now you got to spend, let's just say your number is $50,000. You got to spend 50 G's before you actually begin to, you're really going to last. You can do that. You can spend $1,200 a day every day for 30 days, hoping, begging, and praying. And then you got to do the sales pitch. And then it's like a whole risk reversal. It's the wrong journey, right?
Yeah.
You're in the wrong direction.
Yeah. Oftentimes people don't even consider the LTV on that client. Hey, if I just get a $2,500 a month client, you don't even know how long they're going to last.
Right.
You're going to work so hard to get that client just for them to hop off the next month.
Right.
Right.
And then, by the way, since you're optimizing for the dollars, you have a very, very strong sales pitch.
Yeah.
Right? You're trying to like value exceeds price, which I just fucking shot a TikTok about. I was like, that's an incorrect line of thinking, right?
Yeah.
So instead of going down that path, which has a huge burnout rate, is not going to work. And it's not like it's a long-term thing. It's not even like a medium or short-term. It's a fly-by-night
right
type of thing.
Yeah.
Which then makes this path so much better. Everybody goes down this path is like laughing their ass off. They're like, yeah, man, call the agency. It's fine. Go see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Right. Like, so instead of going down this path, you should go down this path, which is like, who can I talk to today and have an honest conversation about? And at the end of it, say like, can I offer to solve your problems in exchange for money? Like, that's how you should be thinking. Can I offer to solve your problems in exchange for money? Then, by the way, all of a sudden they're like, yeah, man, let's talk. What can you do for me? And you can say, I'm learning these 5 skill sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one of these do you think is going to be the biggest needle mover for your business? Yeah. Like, oh, that's one. Okay, cool. I'm going to go do a lot of research over the next 48 hours. I'm going to come back to you on Friday and I'm present you a plan, but it's not going to be my plan. It's going to be a plan that worked for another business based upon my research. I'm going to show you it. I'm going to tell you how much I think I should charge. You're going to fight me on the price, and we're going to see if you want to do some business. Is that okay? They say, sure. And now you've got time to figure out a plan using one of those 5 skill sets to move that guy's needle. And he's already agreed to like a dollar-driven conversation. Now it's your business to lose type of thing. And I think the big skill sets on the correct path, one of them is online advertising. So knowing how to put an ad on the internet. The second is operations.
Right.
So that means how to organize stuff. The third is sales. So how to get somebody to buy your stuff. And then there's an argument about like copywriting, which I still put in the online advertising bucket, and media buying is still in the advertising bucket. And depending upon your client's understanding, you can split those up if you want. But now very quickly, you're having honest conversations with people that are neck choking distance. And it feels a lot more realistic versus over here, which is like, I just got to find a market to pay me, 5 clients at $10,000 a month. Over here, I'm like, actually, I'm already talking to like 5 people and it's going to be breadth and depth of experience. And we agreed on a plan. They're going to pay me money and they know that I'm new and it's totally fine. So we can see what happens. As I rebuild my agency and stop doing done for you and do a brand new niche and do done with you, I'm going on this path. So I'm having 2 or 3 conversations a week with people that know that I've never done their ads before, that I have no background experience in their business. I'm not an expert in their industry, and I'm wanting to try this out, which is totally experimental. And they're going to give me a budget, and they're going to say yes. And then in 3 days, we're going to have a conversation like, here's the plan. Did you want to pay for it? So this is a lot more practical and applicable. And the interesting part is